Welcome to our audience, our Akawa community, to our third episode of Beyond the Body Sculpting. I'm so excited to lead this episode because our guest, is amazing businesswoman. You won't believe. I met her I would say 2 years ago.
Yes.
And from the minute I sit down in that lobby, she touched my soul, my mind in some ways that I cannot describe, you guys. But before introducing formally our guest, I will say that if you're hearing this podcast, because our main topic is going to be leadership, and perhaps you are having second thoughts to start your business, because you don't have enough money, because you are afraid to invest these days when the economy is not looking good, or because your family, they don't approve that you have your own business, stay tuned and listen this full podcast, because what this lady has to tell you all about how to grow your business, about all the strategies, the stories she wants to share with all of you today is gonna definitely inspire you, and I'm sure that you guys are gonna feel what I'm exactly about when I met you. So no more. I'm honored to introduce you, Crystal Wilson. Let's say hi and warm welcome to Crystal.
Thank you for having me.
I'm so honored that you have, fly down all the way down to Colombia to be here in this podcast.
Yes.
I'm so excited to have you here. You are the CEO, founder of Luxe Beauty and Body Studio in Atlanta.
I am.
So this is a really amazing studio, a business. You have, grown your business, lady.
I've grown it over some years, okay? Nothing but elevation, but thanks to you, you've also helped elevate my business, so I appreciate it.
For that, Crystal. Thank you.
you.
I'm so super excited to have and lead this podcast because that's for true, as honest. From the minute we met in that hotel, that lobby, the way you speak, the way you start thinking all these strategies, the project I cannot set that together.
Yeah.
It was so amazing for me. So I would like to start asking you about that. How do you start your business? What was that thing that you said, it's time for me to do it? That you put you're afraid or that afraid to do these things on a side. What was that click that makes you to start a business?
To start my business, I used to be a banker. People don't know I was in finance.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I used to be a banker and a finance representative. So I used to count other people's money, and people would get mad at me if they did an overdraft in their account. So I got tired of doing that. I noticed I really love business. Business and beauty. That was just my thing, and talking to people. So I took a beauty class. Then I became an esthetician and a massage therapist. And then I just started working for myself, right then and there. While I was in school, I actually opened up my first spot. So I'm on my third location. So I financed it. I did what I had to do, and then just from then I've just been in business. I've been working for myself, elevating my business. You're coming up with this trip with you, this took my business to a whole nother level. What I always wanted in my business was to elevate. Each year elevate, each quarter elevate. So I just feel like I've been in this since 2015.
and she now, guys, she's an authority.
Yes.
I would say you're a mastermind.
Thank you.
You have inspired a bunch of these ladies to bring them down here to Colombia to get trained. It has been so amazing to hear them talk about you. If it was not for Crystal, I honestly wouldn't be here taking this course, this training. So that's something that you have some energy. You have the way you think again, Crystal, the way you planning your projects and the way you make it real,
Yeah.
So for our audience, that's what we want to transmit them, that it is possible to create things. It is possible to just put your business in run. Okay?
Absolutely. I feel like when you think of an idea, you have to execute. And a lot of things that people don't do, they have ideas, but they don't execute it. Exactly. And my whole thing is, if you have an idea, don't be scared. If someone says no, just try again, have it planned out, work with somebody that can help you execute it, and your business will just elevate every time.
That's it. It's just take the rest.
Yes.
Let's talk a little bit about that. When you start, what was the rest that you need, put in a whole vision and said, if I start this business now, I will have to deal with this, with that. So you can share with our audience, like, you know, starting a business is not so easy at all. You will face with a lot of things. You will not like learn to deal with them.
When I first started my business, I didn't have no money, so I had to finance it because I was a banker. So I had to worry about that. Also, setting myself aside from other people. What made me unique from other people? So first, I had to walk in my truth. Okay, I'm a new business owner. I don't have money. I need to make money. I need to inspire women. So that was something that I had to deal with, inspiring myself to inspire others. After that, it was, okay, now I have a location. Can I pay for the location besides my other bills? So in business, you have to think of every aspect. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia, so you have to get business permits and insurance and a lot of things. That's pricey. Yeah. So now I'm thinking, okay, now I need to work longer, to fund my business. So I would say out of all of that, it helped me grow. The main thing was just being consistent. In business, and if you're not consistent, it's not going to work. So I had to be consistent with myself. I do self-evaluation every day. So
that's amazing.
Every day, self-evaluation every day.
That's a key. That's the first key I will say that you're telling to our audience today.
Yes, self-evaluation, because if you don't evaluate yourself, I can't come and talk to you. I can't be there for the ladies that's on the trip, so I have to make sure I'm in a good space. So those were my main things worried about: motivating myself and others, self-evaluation, having money, and being consistent. Being
I would
consistent.
say that as well, being consistent. And sometimes, I mean, we are afraid, to invest as well in our business. And I would say that it's necessary if we want to take our business to a next level,
Absolutely.
And you are teaching that to all the ladies that you are inspiring right now, that they need to invest in their businesses. So when do you think that bringing or traveling with ladies to a different countries to learn new experience was a good idea? I mean, what that exactly point you said, I need to start doing this to inspire my ladies.
So I was coming to Colombia to get my teeth done.
Yeah.
And I was talking about it, and people were like, "Oh, you going? I'm nervous about going." And I'm like, "Why?" I had never been here. And so I was traveling to Colombia, and I got on live. And people were like, "Oh my God, you should go." And I want to come. And of course, they know that I have work done to my body before. So they're like, "We want to go over there." So I'm like, ugh. So then I contacted you. I saw that. I'm like, wait a minute. So I believe I was supposed to get some tools from you. I was supposed to do something. And we just connected. And I was like, well, what you think about this idea? Yeah. My whole thing is, when you have an idea and if people are asking for it, like someone asking you for new things in your business, give the people what they want. And that's what I did. Y'all keep asking me. I'm over here, so come on.
Give the people what they want.
Give the people what they want. Yes. Give it to them. And so when I start bringing women, it's so safe over here. People, I feel like they don't understand. When you go to another country, it's safe. Like, you have to be positive, even if you've never been there before. That's any country. So bringing the women over here, I was nervous because I'm like, I got to deal with them. I'm fine. But I have to deal with them. But from then, it was just like, keep bringing them. It was a smart idea. And then when I told you, you was like, yeah. I'm like, you was smarter.
It was amazing.
It was a good idea.
Yeah. So I would say that definitely, like, try to invest again in your knowledge and in everything to make your business grow. It will be really great. But in that part you said Colombia. I mean, you said you were afraid or not to catch that plane to travel all the way down here to Colombia, or you were thinking like, let's stay positive. It's gonna be amazing. I'm gonna be experience new culture. So, or what happened in your mind at that back in those days, like Colombia? How was it gonna be? Or
I thought about how was it gonna be, and then COVID. We're dealing with COVID, so that was my main thing. But I've traveled to other places, so of course I'm like, a new place. You always have that little worry.
Yeah.
But when I came over here, the people over here are just nice. I can honestly say you guys make people feel at home. Even if it's a language barrier, it doesn't stop business. It doesn't stop us seeing the beautiful place, you know?
Yeah.
So when I got over here, I was like at home. It was good food. I was like, great. And then I met you. I was like, well, she's nice. So let me keep coming. So my main thing was just COVID. I was worried about COVID.
Yeah.
But other than that, I love to travel. And that's what I tell my ladies. If you've never been anywhere before out of the country, cool. But be open-minded. Like, don't come to another country with your guard up, worried about, I don't know, whatever you're worried about. Be open-minded and be positive. And your trip is going to go amazing. And have it planned out. When you have it planned out, then you're good to go.
Yeah. Yeah, and I love the way you put the things, you know, in organize your team, your ladies, you know, you kind of prepared in what is, you know, gonna be the trip in general.
Yeah.
So that's actually part of what I wanted to ask you, Crystal.
Okay.
Like, at what point you decide to, let's say, not put in on behind, but on the side your business to start doing what you are doing right now, because you know you are kind of like a travel agent of wellness spa. You would like to do that, and then you love to inspire the ladies to show them there is another full new word that they don't know yet, and they can learn a lot of these of the, you know, the body contouring world, bringing the ladies here to Colombia. So when you decide to do that, let's say, okay, I don't want to just invest, let's say, my whole time and money on your business because it's already running itself, but you wanted to just start inspiring others and, you know, kind of becoming a travel agent.
I love to travel. I love my beauty business, but I've been doing it for so long, and I feel like we have to reinvent ourselves sometimes, you know?
Yeah.
So doing services every day, love my clients, but I like to travel more. And as I'm getting older, I like to see new things. So it's like, how can I bring my business and my travel together? Still make money and do what I like to do. Yeah, so it was like a no-brainer. No-brainer. So I said, let's go. Let's learn some beauty stuff. Let's travel the world. Let's see what all the countries have to offer. And it just went up from there. Like, so I'm doing 2 things I like to do. Actually 3. Making money, traveling, and doing beauty stuff.
You have kind of the perfect life.
Yeah, listen.
So, no, but I know that I mean, the point you are right now in your life is because you put a lot of effort, you know, a lot of time, and it's not easy. So I want you to share those stories, or perhaps those strategies that you will recommend or you will set to our audience that they need to, you know, have as a perspective that if you want to achieve this goal in your life, you need to take these 3 things or 4 things in your life.
If you want to achieve things in your life, you have to understand the difference between business and personal. And I was telling the ladies, like, we're here now, but actually tomorrow my dad would have passed 2 years, but nobody knows because I know how to separate my personal from my business. And if you do it like that, you're gonna succeed. The second thing, of course, consistency in your business. You have to have that or it's not gonna work. And number 3, you have to, I think, really know your audience. Know who you want to attract. Know who actually likes to hear from you and wants to see what you're doing and wants to invest in you. All the ladies that come to you for travel or come to you for services, they love your product. They see it's professional. So if you know your target audience, you're going to succeed. So know the difference between business and personal, be consistent, and know your audience. You have to. That's the only way. Because when I first started, I didn't know none of that. I didn't know any of that. So I was having issues like, you know, being like, oh my God, are they trying to steal what I'm doing? But I tell people it's 1 billion people in the world. If you do something and I do something, I may have a different twist on it that you don't have. So you can't be in that mindset. You just have to walk in yourself.
And trust
what you're doing. And have your foundation. That's another thing, your foundation. I feel like your business, like just seeing how it is evolved or whatever, your foundation is good. So no one can ever say, that's not a good product that they have. Your foundation is too good. Your products are too good. So in business, foundation is key.
Is the key.
It's the key thing.
It's the key. And how do you think about, you know, keep learning more, you know, because sometimes we just close into just running my business, the daily things, you know, employees, clients, I don't know, suppliers, but sometimes we forget to train ourselves or to just pay attention on the trends, you know.
Yeah.
So you said that's another important key to actually succeed.
So important. Invest in yourself, and you gotta move with the time. You can't be stuck back here. You gotta move with the time. Invest with yourself. If you see that people like a certain product, okay, you need to capitalize off that product. Make it to where they want that product the most. Invest in your learning. You can't be doing old services back in the day, and these women are getting, you know, BBL surgery, and you're doing all this old stuff. You know, invest in yourself, and it takes money to make money. I always tell people, you gotta spend money to make money.
Exactly.
Or you know,
earn $1,000 or $1 million,
right?
Invest in a penny.
You
right?
can't. You have to invest in yourself. And when you invest in yourself, I always tell people, if you double or triple your money, when you invest in yourself, that means you're on the right path. You're on the right path.
You will be in the right path. That's great. That's very good.
Yeah.
Another question, Crystal, because people is seeing you right now like an authority, as I said, you know,
thank you.
and the beauty industry, the wellness and spa. And I mean, you are kind of like, you know, I will say an influence if I'm able to use that word. So I'm so happy, and I'll always congratulate to you about that.
Thank you.
For those who are perhaps, you know, having second thoughts of keep creating their brand, you know, because the way you are creating your brand, it's absolutely amazing how you are positioning your brand. How will you say to them, like, how I can create a nice, confident brand of my business?
You can create a brand of your business or be the brand if you believe in your business. So I always tell people, like how I bring ladies here, I believe in it. I believe in the trip. I believe in what they're going to get. I believe they're going to have a good experience. I believe they're going to have a safe experience. And so by me doing that and, you know, showing it on Instagram and taking videos, and I'm bringing an influence to my business and to other people's business because I believe in it. You have to believe in it. And then if people are like following you and love what you're doing and saying, oh, I love your family, I love your business, you need to capitalize off of that. You need to be an influencer, show your daily life, show how you're running a business. I show how I'm being a mom. And that really helps me. It honestly does. And people trust me. People trust me, and they trust to spend their money with me. So it's like, it's a good influence to me.
You have talked about one part that is really interesting, and it's being a mom, you know, trying to put in together or in balance family with business. And for the audience that is, you know, actually seeing us, because we're also on YouTube and hearing us, they don't know how to manage, you know, if you're a mom. Tell us a little about your personal life, because I know you have kids.
Yeah.
How you are kind of balancing family with business, with all these travels, because for being honest, you are kind of visiting here in Colombia like every 3 months.
Every 3 months. Being a mom, I have a 4-year-old, and so it's hard. You know, I have to make sure that she's taken care of. They gotta have a village that helps me with her. So I feel like you have to have a village, you know, if it's your family, a nanny, whoever can help you. You have to be organized. People don't know I'm really organized at home with my baby. Like, we have set times to do everything because I have to make sure she's okay, and then I start with my business. And then I cut my business time off. So being a mom in business, you have to know the boundaries. Like, sometimes we'll get consumed being an entrepreneur, like, I need to do this. And then we also have our baby. It's like, okay, let me devote time to my child. So I'm really organized. I follow a daily routine. I know how to cut off business. So after a certain time, I'm not talking about business. I'm not answering my DMs because I'm focusing on my baby, period. It is hard, though, being a mom and an entrepreneur. It is hard because it's hard being a mom. You're like, am I doing this right? Am I doing this right? You know, I'm like, you wanted me to be your mom? Right. But it's hard being a mom, but it's also hard being a business owner. But I tell people I run my business for my baby.
So it's clear about the boundaries.
So I'm clear about the baby. Yeah, I'm clear about it. Have boundaries, be organized, and you're good to go.
And how do you think about delegate stuff in your business? You are not so much into that because, you know, it's putting your business in other person's hands.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know, you need to build a really confident relationship with that. How do you think about that? In order to spend more time perhaps with your kids, with your family,
I need a team. I've had a team before, but it's hard to trust people. I feel like when people have a solid team, you got to take care of your team.
Yeah.
And so if I could find a solid team, I would be great. I tell people, delegate. Delegate. Get you somebody to do this, this, this. Run your business like it's a 5-star corporation. That's how I feel. So, I'm watching you, how you run your team. I'm like, Lord, help me, Diana.
It's been so, like, I don't know, 9 years trying to build our team, a COA, but it's been, like, difficult again.
Really?
Delegate, it's not so easy.
And then to be the woman, it's like, I'm at the end of the day, I am the owner, so you have to delegate that. Everybody should get them a team. Everybody needs a right-hand person. Everybody needs someone on the right and the left to help them with their business. I do believe in that. Marketing, though, I always have a marketing team. Even if I don't have a personal assistant or somebody working right directly with me, I always have marketing. Because marketing is what built my business, and I'm really good at marketing. So I have people that help me with flyers, anything that I'm doing. So marketing and having a marketing budget, those are key to your business. I feel like you need that in your team.
Okay, so now you said marketing. Marketing, like try to build a confident group or solid team that helps you to take your business to the next level.
Helps you to take your business to the next level. Even if you're walking outside and it's beautiful outside and we have on our scrubs, marketing needs to be like, hey, you need to do a quick video, to put on Instagram just to keep you going, because we're not thinking about that. We're thinking about running a business. We're not thinking about marketing.
Okay, no. Sometimes that's the last thing we think about.
But that's the most important thing. And I think with your marketing for your business is really good because we're in the States and we know who your business is. A lot of people know. So your marketing is clearly working.
Oh,
it's
thank
working.
You for that.
You're welcome.
You have a great thing now.
Yes.
So definitely, Crystal, I'm so honored to have you here.
I'm happy.
And I expect that we can continue working.
Absolutely.
For those who don't know, please inform and share with them that who you are, how they can find you on social media.
Okay.
And before finishing here our podcast, I would like to ask you, what plans do you have for the future? Because, oh my God, woman, you have for all.
You can find me, Chris CEO, CRYS CEO _ on Instagram. You can also follow me on Facebook, Crystal Danielle, Luxe Beauty and Body Studio. If you want to go to my website, www.luxebeautyandbodystudio.com. What do I plan on doing? I really want to travel the world. I want to go to different places. I want to have worldwide products. I want to teach women that you could be a CEO and a mommy at the same time.
If you want to enroll in that.
Like you could be a CEO and a mommy. I want to teach women how you can make $20K off of a tour or more. And I just want my business to grow as a person. I want Crystal to be the brand. Even though my business is the brand, I want to be the brand. Once I'm the brand, you can sell anything.
So that's the last secret then.
Yeah.
Try to build your name as the brand.
As the brand. Because eventually your brand or your business, you want to give it to your children, or you want to make it so good to where you can sell it for millions. That's how you know you made it. That's how you know you made it.
That's it. So thank you so much,
You're
Crystal,
welcome.
for being with us.
Thank you, Diana.
I hope you're going down here to Colombia.
Yes.
And as you guys know, you can find our podcast in all social media and YouTube. Please stay tuned for our 4th chapter and episode. Bye-bye.
Bye. That was good.
Thank you so much.